or complain.
Oh no, I know he's complaining. I know he's saying about our snow thing, but we live and learn. We live and learn, as they say. We are live now on YouTube,
Yay.
so you can actually see what I look like with my shit wallpaper. And we've got no boiler in our house. I've got a small heater heating me up at the moment.
Oh my god, you must be freezing.
Yeah, just a bit. I must fix my computer tonight. I'm doing that. Right, we've got two people listening. Good evening. Welcome to PGL. PGL? What the bleeding hell? British Wrestling. I done PGL in like 15 years.
What are you thinking of?
Christ knows. I don't know. It's been one of them weeks. As long as you can hear her, she's believed me. Look, there she is. There's Nixy on that. Good evening, Nixy.
Hello.
Hello. Right.
Hello.
We are live only on YouTube this week for some crazy reason that the PC that I'm trying to do things isn't working. So we're going to do it this way, and hopefully it carries over to the middle of everybody that's watching. So can everybody hear Nixie okay? Because when Nixie starts talking, she won't
Can everyone
stop.
hear me okay? Am I alright?
Yeah, everybody can hear you all right. Should be able to anyway. Right, wrestling. It's been an interesting... Hiya, Dino. Hiya, Tim. It's been an interesting few weeks, hasn't it? What do you want to start with?
I have to agree, lots going on, isn't there?
What shall we start with?
Where do you start?
Well, let's start with the big news that Dean Ambrose is leaving. Let's get this out of the way right now. Dean Ambrose has announced that WWE have announced, unusual, that Jonathan Good, aka Dean Ambrose, is not renewing his contract come WrestleMania, and he's leaving. This has never been done before. So, what do you thoughts brought this on?
Well, there's a lot, isn't there? I mean, look at the way they've been treating him, look at what they've been doing. I can't exactly say that it's not a long time coming.
Yeah. It's
Huh?
we know he's been unhappy for ages. Do you think it's since he's come back from his injury, or it's gone deeper than that?
I think it goes deeper than that. I mean, he hit when they started. What's it called? Split again, the brand split. He went in as champion. He was number one, but yet ever since he lost that belt, he's not held a title again. Meanwhile, he's seen Reigns get several shots and himself sort of knocked back again and again and again.
I think it's when he's come over to Raw. When he was on SmackDown, he was on his own, because remember, he was having that battle with AJ, and he was having that battle with all the other people, and he was main eventing SmackDown pay-per-views. The moment they traded him over to Raw, it's like, oh great, we're going to get the Shield back together. But it's been a curse trying to get the Shield back together because somebody's been injured or there's been problems. I just think that if you want to keep Dean happy, put him on another show from Seth. Divide and conquer, as they say. I think that definitely Dean deserves to be on his own show somewhere. But where it is, I don't know. I personally think
not the rest of them.
Yeah, I think that I personally think that Dean's had enough. He might go back to CZW, AWE, Impact. Who knows? They can give him a brand of wrestling that he enjoys. I don't think WWE is the place for him, even though his wife is in a very good place at the moment. Yeah. Hi Graham, hi Tim, hi Lance, all the other people there that's watching us.
Lance, we're shutting the country down because of the snow.
Oh yes, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm sat here,
let him respond to that. He'll like that.
Yeah. If you're wondering why I'm sat here with Steelers hat and a Steelers hoodie in this, and I've got a little tiny heater over there, is my boiler's blown. So literally, I've got to spend next week. I've got to spend 1,300 quid getting a new boiler fitted. So that's took a bit of a battering for me Steelers trip, but can't be helped. Can't be helped. So we're doing it that way. But no, get back to. Well, yes, the country's gone to a standstill because we've had about that much snow. It's always the same. Everybody in the world, America. Can you imagine America looking at us and going, "Bitch, please, really?" Yeah, they're having the day after tomorrow's vortex from the film, and we're getting this little tiny snow, and they're going, "Huh," and they think they've got problems.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's slushy outside and it's iced over now, but it's not, I know it's not that bad.
It's not the fact it's not that bad, it's just the fact that I ain't got any. I live in a place that's so flat.
Oh.
If we ever get snow, it's because it must be in the Beast of the East vortex. We must have in the vortex above us because we don't hardly get any snow because we're so far down towards sea level that we don't get it on the high ground. So we've had it. Anyway.
Are we not live on Facebook?
No, we're not. We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube.
Then, because I ain't got it.
Hey, BWR Online.
Oh, I know where we'll be. Oh, no, it's alright, I've got it, don't worry.
Right,
oh, sounds cockney when I hear myself back, it's vile.
Alright, innit? Yay, yay.
Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah. Hey, since we've been on air, Gemma Collins must have fallen over about 6 times.
Oh, I don't care if she's from around here. I don't care.
This must be the only time.
That woman has made a roll for her own back, plain and simple.
Can we get back to wrestling? Because everybody's like, we didn't come into this in the Gemma Collins. What the bleed are you on about here?
No.
Right, so, Dean Ambrose. Where does this leave Rennie? Rennie Young. Does it leave her in the same place?
Well, they value her too much to punish her for what he's decided.
Do you see the CM Punk syndrome? Like her. Do you see the CM Punk syndrome happening with Dean and with Rennie and Dean?
No, I don't think so.
No. Do you think Rennie will just stick with the WWE? Hello? Nixy Newman. She's gone. Alright, I'll keep going. Unveil. Hold on, give me a sec here. What the bleeding is happening here? Right. Have a look. Hee hee. Where's the bleeding Skype? Oh, there it is. I've got to get it back online now. Tis not me. No, it's not you. Hold on. Call started. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Next, are you there? Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Give me a second. So much. Do you know when you try new technology? Even though it's not that bad. Hold on. You know, you're trying technology and it's just absolutely. Give me a call when you're back. You there now? Hello?
I was here anyway.
You were there anyway? Oh, well, it didn't work. Oh, I couldn't get hold of you. There we go, we're back now.
I didn't go anywhere.
I did. Well, this bleeding thing did anyway.
I didn't.
Oh, anyway. Where's this leave Rennie? Where do you think? Do you think she's going to go? She'll go with her husband, or she'll stay, or what?
No, I think she'll stay. I mean, if they really can separate themselves out, you know, there's no real. She's happy where she is. There's no. I mean, how many dates does she work in a week? Let's be honest here. How many dates does she work in a week? She does Raw. Does she do SmackDown? She obviously doesn't have to go on the road as such. So
she's doing personal appearances as well as them, though, isn't she? Really, she's got to be with Dean all the time, really, because he's on the road doing the shows. So he's got to go with her and things. I've heard her contract runs till well after.
Him, I mean.
Yeah, Brendan says I heard he said that his contract runs till well after Mania. It's if they lose. I mean,
she's quite happy in her job.
Yeah.
But then I don't, you know, I can't comment on AJ and Punk because I'm not AJ or Punk, but I always have the gut feeling that he kind of pushed her to leave. Not that it's any of my business whatsoever. I'm not saying it is. It's just my gut feeling. I don't think Dean Ambrose would be like that, or Jonathan Good, whatever his name is. I don't think he would be like that.
I think there's a lot more that's going to happen over the next few. Well, somebody said it this week. If Dean Ambrose is on Raw this week, then fine, they're going to do it till Mania. But if he's not on WWE television this week, that's him done. Because
yeah.
We just seen him going from the baddest heel on the planet. This is what does me. 3 months ago, he was the evilest mother mofo on the planet. He turned on his brother, Seth Rollins, on the night that his other brothers, Roman, told the world he got leukemia. And do you remember? It was like, everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. You evil motherfucker. And they just went crazy. And now he's just been given a beat down by Nia Jax. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem right that all of a sudden you've gone from having this total badass to someone now that's getting beaten up by a woman. No disrespect to women.
Yeah, and a woman who's got lots of heat because of the R-Truth incident as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. Nia Jax again. But Dean, it's going to be hard. I thought it'd be Dean versus Seth at Mania for the title. I really did. I thought Dean would be winning the Rumble. I thought Dean would be set now till Mania, and then it'd be like the Dean or Seth for the title at Mania. Now, who knows what Dean's going to have at WrestleMania? Is he going to have an intergender match with Nia Jax now, or what?
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I'm not a Nia Jax fan either way. I just think I was going to say a wrong turn of phrase there, but I just think she's come in. The impression I get is that she's come in feeling entitled because of The Rock, as opposed to earning her place. And I just don't like the woman. It's not a thing of, I don't like the character. I just don't like her at all. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I think she's come in and she's tried to. She's not done a Bella.
She's called up to her, that's for sure.
Let's put it this way. She's not done a Nikki Bella and said, right, well, I'm this, I'm gorgeous, da-da-da. I've got no skills and everything. Nia Jax has got a Samoan background at the back of her. She's always going to be that size. She's always going to be like the big thing. If we remember rightly watching, or what was it on the network, when they did about NXT, when they were doing the show of people getting fired and all that, proving grounds, breaking grounds. And it showed you Nia, and she's saying that I need to improve all the time, otherwise I'm going to get fired from this place. So you saw it then. If you watched it, that is. But overall, I think where's she going to go? Who knows? But I'm hoping Dean decides that what's best for him, and it doesn't hurt him long term. Money-wise, can't see the problem. Somebody mentioned the dream match already for me this week. Jimmy Havoc versus Dean Ambrose. I'd have that any day of the week. And Jimmy Havoc's already started.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that would. Bring that to Southside, I'll be there, mate.
Somehow I don't think... Well, Jimmy Havoc's not worked for Southside for a few years now, so...
Oh, hasn't he? Sorry.
No,
I'm behind on the times, I apologize.
Yeah, behind on the times.
Wherever he goes, we'll go.
Yeah, he'll go somewhere. Right. Ambrose is well known for being cheap, so he's not hurting for the dollar. No, exactly.
No, I read that as well. He's been careful with his money. I don't think he's cheap, but at the same time, I don't think he's the sort of person who's going to go and spend and splurge.
Yeah, he's more of a Mick Foley than a Ric Flair. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
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 I think everybody's Steve Austin
I
or
don't
Mick
think he'd
Flair.
ever deny himself anything, but he's not, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, do you think he'll stay or go? Honest feeling now. Do you think this is a work, or do you think this is real to get people back on his side?
There's a part of me that wonders why they would announce this so early on. That something smells a bit fishy in that respect. I mean, it could all be part of him just completely turning on everyone and going, you know, blah, 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 I'm not happy, this place sucks, this is rubbish, and it could be at the start of something even bigger. On the other hand, I kind of think it would make for a really, really interesting shoot interview, so...
If he's given his 90-day notice, it will take him, hold on, March 31, February 28, that's 59. So we're looking at another 30 days before he finishes. So we're taking it to the end of April, at least. So, who knows? Who knows exactly where he's going to go? If they write him off TV now, then we know he's going. Definitely, we know he's going. But if he's still on TV for the next few weeks as a Mania, then who knows? Anyway, talking of which, Royal Rumble.
Tamani's gone as well. He's been granted his release.
Yeah, Tamani, yeah, that's another one. To be honest, I'm not really... has he been used in the last couple of years? That is...
No, since he went to main roster, he's just been wasted. So I don't blame the bloke.
No. Right, talking of the roster. Last Saturday, well, no, a couple of weeks ago, in Blackpool, there was an event which turned the world on its head. NXT UK TakeOver. Now, personally, I'm going to rewatch it again because I forgot most of it because everything's been happening in my life. So I've got to rewatch it again. But my first feeling is, I just want to say this message to every single person that's ever watched us for the last 6-7 years. We've been telling you this for bleeding ever, how good British wrestling is. Now everybody knows. Me and Nix have battered it down. We knew how good Tony Storm was. We knew how good Pete Dunne is. We know how good Ligero is. And everybody that's been on that roster, and everyone that continues to be on that roster, we told you years ago about these people, and no one listened to us. Guess what? Now you're listening. That's my little rant for the evening.
Oh, you'll have another one yet. The evening is still young.
But what do you think? I think everybody's now looking at it and going, "Oh, this NXT UK is good. It's always been good. We've known this about for years.
It's always been good."
I watched Tyler Bate versus Chris Hero a few years ago in a 30-man Iron match, and amazed me out of the ring. There's a match on YouTube, I think, Jay Lethal versus Tyler Bate when he's 17 years old, and you got the whole place standing up to him. Jay Lethal and Tyler Bate, he was 17. I must admit, when I see it all now, I do take a big smile on my face. I am so proud of everybody that's done it. I mean, now you see there's a gateway. Next, don't we? We see that when we said this when NXT started. All British wrestling now see a gateway open to WWE for them. They're saying, now that's what I'm aiming for. I can aim to go to WWE now. We've got this performance centre that's opening in London soon. It's WWE have now finally clicked on to what we've known forever. That the British wrestling scene is firing on all cylinders. There's nothing nobody can touch us. And I'm bragging that as a British lad. But no one can touch us. And I mean that now. Even Ring of Honor, even Impact Wrestling, AEW, yeah, you've got all the names, New Japan, I don't care who you are. at this moment in time, I will put Pete Dunne in any match that he has up against anybody in any other company whatsoever. And I'm saying that now. I don't know what you think, but I'll put anybody in the British roster up against anybody.
My favourite's going to be on there soon. I'm happy as hell.
Oh, Kaylee Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Walter yet?
Walter.
Have you seen Walter?
What is it? Who is it?
Oh, he's a big lad, he's Walter. You're going to love Walter, especially at the handprints he left on a guy last Wednesday called Jack Starr.
Oh, he's a wrestler. Oh, okay.
Dear God, you're going to love Walter. You like your big wrestlers. Walter is massive. He is
It makes me sound like some sort of weirdo.
Walter is amazing. He's badass to the bone. He really is badass to the bone.
The only thing I will say is that because it's WWE, it obviously is a slight notch watered down than what we are used to seeing, but it's still quite a quality show, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's always going to happen. It's the nature of what it is. But the thing is, it's such a. Are they really tied into contracts as tightly as like main roster stars are?
Yeah, I think there was a Sorry, say that again, Nick. Sorry, my mind went crazy then for a sec. Go on, sorry.
Are they as tied into contracts as current stars are?
Yes, the NXT UK stars now. They've got.
If they're there, they can't compete on any other show.
Yes, Ligero's finished his UK dates now. Ligero's finished. I think Tyler, Pete Dunne, all them. There's quite a few of them now that have been signed to NXT UK contracts, and they can only now do for WWE.
See, that's the only thing I'm not keen about. Oh, it might stop snowing. That's the only thing I'm not keen about because it disadvantages the British scene. Yeah. But as I said the first time when this come about, it means that other people get a look in.
Yeah.
But no, it's not stopped snowing actually. It means other people get a chance to sort of say, well, hello, pay attention to me now. And then it's almost a way of sort of, it's like a circle, isn't it?
Yeah. But now there's like, WWE have seen...
You understanding what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah. I think now we're seeing the British lads. I think we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble, and we're both going to talk about my favourite moment, and I think it was your favourite moment as well. It definitely was mine. So we'll talk about... Yeah, well then, last Saturday night, we had NXT TakeOver with... Wow, what a thing. Everybody was slating the bloody women's match, saying it was rubbish. That's...
What, the Women's Rumble?
No. NXT TakeOver Saturday night.
Do you know what Lance said? I watched it, but I'll be honest, I was getting very tired at that point. I did flag a bit. Lance said it wasn't very good. So I'm kind of going on Lance's word here. So if I'm wrong, then blame Lance.
Yeah, fair enough. If Lance says it's rubbish, then it must be. Overall, though, NXT TakeOver, enjoyed it. I thought it was a cracker. Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black. Great match. Great storytelling. Is there a better person on this planet than Ciampa at this moment for a heel? Is there anyone better than him? The ones that we've seen of him so far?
I would say Becky in terms of women, but she's sort of not a heel by accident, so...
No, I think she's gone back to being a face.
She's just in between at the minute, isn't she?
Yeah.
I think she's like, the crowd are so hot on her, she's meant to be the bad guy, but everybody loves her, so it's like, what could I do?
Yeah, true. Right. Let's go to Sunday night. The marathon that was of all marathons. Now, I missed the first hour. I came on when it was number 4 in the Women's Rumble. So and then Natalia was number 1, Who's number 2? Mandy Rose.
Oh,
Or
I
Liv
didn't care
Morgan.
about that. Let's have a look. Should tell us on Wiki. No, Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans,
Natalia
sorry.
started, and Mandy was second.
Tim says Charlotte Flair is heel now. So they've done a switch and nobody
Yeah,
tells.
virtually.
She's wearing, I'm sorry, but Charlotte Flair is wearing way too much makeup at this moment.
Doesn't suit her.
I'm sorry, but Charlotte,
Someone who does makeup, it doesn't suit her.
do you know what gets me? Every time I look at Charlotte Flair now, I'm starting to think she's going to start singing ABC, The Look of Love, because that's how much makeup she's got. She looks like a new romantic from the 80s. Honest, you look at the new romantics from the early 80s when they wore too much makeup, and you tell me, no, I never wore makeup as a new romantic. I never was a new romantic. I was too young. I was about 12, 13 when New Romantics was in. So I wasn't wearing makeup. Nope. Never wore it in my life. Unless I'm doing fancy dress.
I'm sure Lindsay hasn't put any on you.
No. PGL used to put me on the makeup a lot because when I used to have long hair and I used to be dressed up as a bloody woman and all this for kids and oh dear, don't even go there. The photos are on Facebook if you want to see them. Anyway, let's get to the Rumble. Females Royal Rumble. Was you happy with it from start to finish?
I felt like it was a little bit dry.
In what way?
Well, there were no real sort of paths or surprises or anything sort of remotely wowzer, if you want to call it that. I loved Rhea Ripley turning up. But there wasn't really anything. I thought there was going to be just like a little bit more content in it like there was last year. It just kind of, it was a good Rumble, but it still held their own. It just felt a little bit flat for me.
No. Is it because they didn't have... Is it because they had more context on the people on the roster instead of people that from the Legends type of way?
Yeah, like you always, it's like with, you know, the men's Rumble, Jeff Jarrett showing up. There's always a couple of sort of, oh wow, that's a good moment sort of thing. But there was no one really in the women's Rumble. I mean, like last year we had Michelle McCall, Kelly botching, you know.
Mickey James did a big one.
Well, you knew Trish Stratus and Lita were going to turn up.
Before you start with the botches, Mickey James did a big one. She did a super kick and didn't even go near her.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I saw that.
That was terrible. I mean, come on. I think there were 9. I think somebody's done a video. It's about 9 things that went wrong at the Royal Rumble. It come up with 9 things. Charlotte Flair missing a spot was a couple. It's just. I mean, the women's Rumble. Yes, everybody wanted Becky. What did we call months ago? What did we say months ago? The moment that Becky lost the title, what did we say would happen?
No, the minute she couldn't do the match against Ronda.
That was it, right? We said from that moment, didn't we, that Becky will win the Rumble and face Ronda at WrestleMania. Did we or did we not?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Right, you see, even WWE listens to us. They listen to the British Wrestling Radio superstars. Thank you very much. Rest my case.
I've got to get a Becky Lynch t-shirt for WrestleMania.
I've got to get one for Soccer and Spandex. It's an easy one. That I've got a item for the spandex is. Does anybody remember a TV show called Where the Heart Is?
Yep. Where the Heart Is.
Yeah. Well, I've been given a rugby jersey that was worn in that TV show. Not bad.
Not bad.
You're thinking, why? Aren't you?
No, just hope it makes you money.
Yeah.
And then I was going to say, don't forget, I've got a bundle of wrestling t-shirts you can have.
Oh, don't do that to me. No. Yeah, but oh yeah, I'm inviting
No,
you.
I
Oh,
think
by
they're all my size.
right, I'm inviting you somewhere now. May the 4th. I'm having a 50th birthday. I'm turning 50 on the 5th, so I'm having a party on the 4th. And there's a wrestling event, and guess who's coming to my party after the wrestling event?
No.
Melina.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You are most invited if you want to come.
I can try, but it's funny. I've actually got a work friend's party on the same day.
Ah.
It's actually funny. She's having like a belated 40th because a load of stuff went on, and I might be surprising her with the cake. But the thing is, if I'm going to get time off for May, I've kind of got to do it now. So
All right, no worries.
I might book the day after. Or
We'll see what happens anyway. Anyway, let's get back to the Rumble. AJ, Daniel Bryan. Yeah, fair enough. We always knew what that match was going to be. Lesnar versus Finn Balor. Nice surprise.
Unfortunately, I fell asleep through Brock Dishwater.
Yeah. Happy birthday for the 6th. I'm the 5th.
That's just what he is now. Brock Lesnar is just Brock Dishwater to me. I'm so bored.
I love that name. Brock Dishwater. Brock Dishwater.
Brock Dishwater. Brock Dishwater. Heard it here first.
Right. Then we had to. Right. We'll do the men's Royal Rumble. Now, Lance did notice this. Did you? They weren't sticking to the 90 seconds of every person that went into the Royal Rumble, or the 2-minute ones.
Yeah, he was timing it because I think the first one was like 2 odd minutes, wasn't it, or something like that?
It was like 1 minute 10, 2 minutes 20, their timings just went completely to cock. So, I think that how hard is it to get a stopwatch and go 90 seconds, go ding?
Yeah.
And then next 90 seconds, ding. How hard is it for one guy to do that 30 times in a night?
Well, they must all be literally lined up at the curtain, just waiting for their turn.
Yeah. Experience of that. Yeah, I know that one.
It must just be like a big queue of them, all waiting, and they're like sitting there going, come on, it's like a minute and a half, what are you doing?
No, I remember mine. I remember mine just standing behind curtain going, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Yeah, don't.
Just looking through this.
Yeah.
No way Jose was in it for 2 seconds. Titus O'Neil 5 seconds.
Now,
Jinder Mahal 30 seconds. He's another one they've written off. Not that I ever liked him, but
he should have never been. I think they just did that on SmackDown just to prove that they can make anybody a world champion.
Yeah, and plus the fact they were in India at the time as well, or like Saudi, wasn't it? I don't know.
They just made Jinder Mahal because they wanted to get into the Indian market, and they said, well, we're going to put him in a belt and have him Indian world champion. And they did right.
Yeah.
It's the same way they did with Italian TV. Creating a Canadian guy, tell him to be Italian, Santino Marella, and bam, you've got the Italian champion. And everybody from Italy tunes in to see a guy from Canada trying to be Italian. Yeah, talking of which, Santino Marella. Talking of which, Santino Marella is in Stevenage on February the 16th. If anyone's interested in going, they'll go. We've had a lot of things, and but the men's Royal Rumble, it was good apart from one bit. I didn't like it. I don't see the point in Nia Jax in the Royal Rumble. What was the point of having Nia Jax in a male's Royal Rumble? There was no point to it.
I don't see the point of making the point of having a woman in another Royal Rumble when the women have already got their own Royal Rumble anymore.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It was fine when China went in the 90s. It was fine when Beth Phoenix did it. It was fine when Nia did it before there was even a women's Rumble. But it wasn't necessary to me at all.
So can we have now Brock Lesnar in the female Royal Rumble next year?
Wasn't Carmella meant to be in the number 30? Oh, yes, she was. I'm talking crap.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about the female Rumble.
No, I just had a son sort of where the Carmella was there, but she was, unfortunately.
So, Seth won it. He's now going to WrestleMania. Has he chosen Lesnar or Bryant yet, or has he chosen Lesnar?
I'm pretty sure he's chosen Dishwater. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we've got to talk about something else here. That's really. What in the blue world has Daniel Bryan done to the WWE belt?
All I'm waiting for is for someone, the predecessor, the assessor to this, to just literally burn it. It's the only thing I'm waiting for now.
I'm waiting for 12-year-old kids to go, hey, sir, can we make a WWE belt in woodwork?
Wood technology, yeah. Can we make the WWE title?
What? You can just see school teacher, right, boys? You've got a project to make. You can make anything you want, as long as it's made out of wood. Right, wrestling belt. There we go. WWE belt. Here we go. 12 to 16-year-olds at school now are going into their woodwork classes over the next few weeks and saying, my project is the WWE title belt. And the teachers
everywhere, face army.
And the teachers are going to go, hey, it's made of wood. Yeah, they can do what they want. Unbelievable. A wooden wrestling belt. Even Impact...
gimmick.
I get it, but even at their worst, Impact Wrestling never meant a wooden belt. They've made some right howlers. The Jeff Hardy belt comes to mind, but a wooden belt. It's gonna be.
It goes with the gimmick, all right. It goes with the gimmick, but just think how much we're all gonna laugh when the successor to this title comes along and sets it on fire.
Yeah, all right. Here's another one. You know, if when he throws it down on the floor and something breaks off it, they'll go, yeah, just get the super glue out before that. It'll be get the wood, get the wood stain. Instead of changing the bloody nameplate, they'll just say, get the wood stain out, we'll change the colour. There you go. Get the wood stain out. Go on, change it. We don't want it that colour brown, we want it another brown. Get the wood stain out. There you go. What's next? A bleeding cricket bat.
He can varnish it if he ever feels like it's... He can varnish it if he feels like it's looking a bit tough, a bit bland.
It is unbelievable to see.
It's funny. It's funny.
What is the point of having... So now we've got Eric Rowan, who's not in the Bludgeon Brothers tag team now, and he's on his own now. Because now
he's just coming out. Have you seen his new VT? It's got like the recycling thing in the O.
Is he the recycling version of Diesel now?
I have no idea.
Because remember, Shawn Michaels and Diesel was the big height difference. Now you've got Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, height difference. I just think he's the recycling version of Diesel. You know, like they had Diesel power. Well, now you've got the environmental friendly Rowan with lumberjack shirts on. And what if do you know what? I want Daniel Bryan so bad to come over to Britain so I can burn that frigging cardigan he wears. Woo! Whoever told him that...
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh my God, that... What does me is I laughed me off when I saw it. I'm like, dude, which planet are you living on that you make a cardigan think it's cool to wear? What? No one in this right world wears a cardigan. Nobody does. I've never worn a cardigan in my life. I know my dad used to. That's why I don't. But, ooh, dear me, a bloody cardigan. Oh. Give me a break. Give me an absolute break here. A cardigan? Oh. Rowan has been repackaged way too much. I want this to work, but I'm not sure if the fans will like it. Right. Rowan has not been repackaged half as much as, say, Undertaker, Kane.
Kane.
There's been loads of people. Was it me, or did you think that when we was watching Shinsuke Nakamura in the Rumble, I thought I was looking at 98 Kane? because he had the red jumpsuit on with the black bits and the long black hair. I kept looking at him going, that's not Kane.
I didn't get why they had the top half on him.
He just looked like Kane. I thought it was Kane for a bit, but... You got He's another one that's rumoured to believe in.
He's the Rock.
He's another one that's rumoured to believe in.
In Rumble this year, there was no Kane. I was sad.
There's no Kane, full stop. Your last memory of Kane is going to be the Brothers of Destruction at Sydney. That's the last images you're going to see of him.
No.
Hey, we've got to talk about a couple of mishaps. Right, on the WWE...
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just going through Euroshop. There's an American badass Undertaker gingerbread ornament for the tree, for a Christmas tree. That's so cool. That's so much fun.
Things I work with. A couple of big blue... There was a couple of spoilers on WWE of it last week. Last week, if you look at WWE Superstars on the network, it says all your favourite superstars, including WWE Hall of Famers, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, and The Undertaker. Now, I didn't know The Undertaker was in the Hall of Fame, but looks like he's going in this year.
So we think.
And also, on Sunday night, they introduced JBL as a Hall of Famer. JBL.
Yeah. I don't want him in there. I don't particularly like the man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alexa Bliss has got a new move. Did you see it?
What, into an Ember Moon?
Hey, oi. Don't you dare diss the Bliss. Don't you dare diss the Bliss. Don't you dare. You can be replaced, Nixy Newman, like that. Don't you dare diss the Bliss.
Oh, are you sure about that? You had the conversation again?
Nah. I remember that. Never again.
Instantly regret opening his mouth.
Yeah. But don't diss the Bliss, alright? We can diss the Kelly. We can diss Candice Michelle. We can diss all the worst things that happen about the women's division. But you do not...
Twins.
Bella Twats. Do all that.
That was another glorious thing. Was it not, about the women's rumble?
Yeah, no Bellas. No Bellas. Thank the Lord above, no Bellas. That's all I can say. Thank you very much. No Bella twins. But marks out of 10, Rumble. How would you give it? The only disadvantage was it was way too long. 5 hours, 20 minutes.
Oh, ridiculous. No,
with the pre-show.
It was too much.
Right. Now, here's the thing. We've got Fastlane and we've got the Elimination Chamber before Mania. Are we looking at the first 10-hour pay-per-view with WrestleMania?
Oh, no. This is why I've already booked off WrestleMania Day and the day after.
Right. This is just what I'm saying here now. If WrestleMania last year went 6-7 hours long, 7-8 hours long altogether, are we looking now at a starts at 9 o'clock at night and finishing at 6-7 in the morning?
Oh God, could you imagine it? I'd just have two big matchsticks in my eyes and I'd be asleep with my eyes open. I'd have to train for 2 months for that.
I do like the idea of putting them on the network now, and you don't have to bow down that you've got to be off air by a certain time, like the pay-per-view rules. But now you're on the network, you can do what you want and go where you want. I get that. But at the same time now, are we just getting pay-per-views longer than we should need to be? If you remember rightly back, remember how many squash matches we had on WrestleMania 7? We had British Bulldog and Warlord and Mr. Perfect versus Big Boss Man. We had about, if you look at the card of WrestleMania 7 and you see that was all done in three and a half hours. and that was WrestleMania 7. And you look at this now, and it's like, wow, hold on a minute. There were a lot of squash matches I found. Oh, Undertaker versus Jimmy Superfly Snuka WrestleMania 7. You had a lot of them type of matches, but now it's true. It's like, are we looking at a first 6 hour pay-per-view? Starts at 12 at midnight and finishes at 6 in the morning. I think that's where we're going with Mania this year. 6 hours.
I'm going to need a bigger bottle of Lucozade.
You need a bottle of Lucozade. I need a bit of bottle of this. Ooh. That will be huge. But it's WrestleMania. It's the granddaddy of them all. You can become a Dalek. You become a Dalek. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, WWE trying to please everyone. This new direction they're going in. We've got the premiere, I think it's this week or next week, of Fighting with the Family, the film with Paige and her family, the Knights. Congratulations to everybody involved with that. Wonderful film. Can't wait to watch it. No, I am not going to stream it on the internet. I am going to the cinema to watch it. Because it's that, but...
I think it stopped snowing.
It stopped snowing?
I think it stopped snowing, yeah.
Whoopee fucking do.
I thought I'd let you know that it stopped snowing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm still freezing here.
To be fair, I am sat here with a hot water bottle, so...
Yeah, well, you'll get bleeding cold anyway. Anyway, over the next few weeks...
I really feel the cold. I'm terrible.
I feel it just as bad as anyone else. Now, I'm just going to... The next bit is dedicated to one bit of the programme. March 16th in Sheffield, there's an event happening for Cavendish Cancer Care. And it's run by Phoenix Events. And it's up there at the Crooks Working Men's Club in Sheffield. Crooks Working Men's Club is held in heavy metal regards as it's one of the first places where Def Leppard ever played. And they've got a plaque outside that proves it. It's in winters, you cold, you don't know the meaning of word cold. At this venue, we will be having one more round 4. It's the annual yearly event run by Phoenix Events, Mikey Rose and Dave Stewart, where all the money raised goes to help Cavendish Cancer Care. Lots of people are going to be involved in it. Lots of people are doing anything behind the scenes. There's a young man by the name of Adam Ragg, which is going to get lots of personality. I'm going to invite him to come on the show because I think he deserves this for this. He's not cut his hair in nearly 2 years. He's got really, really, really long hair, and he's shaving it all off to raise money for Cavendish Cancer Care. He's nearly got £300 raised now. I think it's an amazing gesture, talking from someone who used to have long hair and shaved it off for charity as well. It's an amazing gesture. I think he's fantastic for what he's doing, Adam. I'm very proud to call you a friend, and I'm hoping that you don't get too cold, because I'll buy you a woolly hat, because boy, are you gonna feel it the moment you have that haircut, boy, you're gonna feel it. You really are gonna feel it. I've got a shaved head morning, but I think it's a wonderful gesture. I think it's a fantastic thing to see. I can't wait. I'm trying my best to get there. I am really, really trying. I am trying my hardest. But we'll see how we go. I really, really want to go. I really, really, really want to go on this one. It's a big event for me. And then next week, I will be announcing the date for Soccer and Spandex 4, which is happening this year. I've just got to finalise the dates with the venue, and we go from there. Soccer and Spandex 4 is big. Do you know what, Nick? The one thing I'm proud of is I've got every T-shirt from the Spandexes, and I've got them in a pile. So I'm like, that's my history there. It's become a nice little thing to be part of. It's a
That's your legacy.
I never asked for it. I never wanted it. Never asked for the bleeding legacy like this. Everybody says, "Oh, do you know what? The best bit I always get is, oh, you should be a wrestling promoter." No. Hell no. No way in this world. I know what I'm good at. And that's it for me. And there's no way anyone in this world be a wrestling promoter. No, I watch too many people. I've seen so many friends, and I've seen friends don't speak to each other anymore, and there's no way I'm going to get involved with that again. No chance. Wrestling promotions, fantastic. Full House Wrestling returned this month. They returned this month with their anniversary show. Future Shock have got shows. Check them out on Facebook. We've got Southside this month. We've also got PCW, ICW doing their Fight Club again. Great things happening in Scotland. Scottish Wrestling Entertainment up there in Dundee. They're doing their bit as well. New promotions happening in Sheffield called Breed Wrestling. New wrestling school called Steel City of Wrestling, run by world sport legend Alan Kilby and his family. Lots and lots of great things. Next week in Sheffield, Woodseats Working Men's Club, Elite British Wrestling presents Apocalypse Now. Get yourself going, tickets available. Great bunch. I love them to bits. Hope Wrestling also have some great events coming, whether it's in Leicester or the Forest Town Arena in Mansfield. They're also coming out with some great ideas and some fantastic things. And if I don't get a shopping for them, I know that Joanne will kill me, because Joanne's my main person with spandex. And if I don't mention Hope Wrestling, she'll kill me. Anyway, right. Right. Anything else? What else? Oh, you wanted to talk about the main event of Mania, didn't you?
It's worth talking about, yeah.
Go on then. What should be the main
event?
event?
It was just the announcement. I just wanted to get people's general feels. They have apparently said that Becky and Ronda is going to be main event for Mania.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know as though it's a bad thing. I mean, I think it's kind of a typical thing to expect that the men are going to headline. But then I think Ronda and Becky have earned their place, especially Becky Lynch has earned her place to be the main event. And there's just one thing.
What?
There's just one thing. Don't put Charlotte Flair in it.
I don't think they dare. I think Charlotte.
In it.
I think Charlotte will be versing Asuka for the title.
I think she will. Have you seen that photo I showed you?
Go on.
Of the end of Mania, and Charlotte comes out with a SmackDown title. Becky wins the Raw title.
Yeah.
And Bayley and Sasha have won the tag titles, and they're all standing in the ring with 4 horsewomen. Could you imagine me going, oh!
Yeah. Because
But like, it wouldn't matter if it was 6 o'clock. I'd be like,
I think, don't get me wrong with this, I think it's too soon for Ronda Rousey.
oh no, too soon for Ronda. Perfect time with Becky Lynch.
Yes, we know that this match should have happened at Survivor Series. Get that. It was champion versus champion. But now, main event in a WrestleMania. Every single person that fought for the women's division to get to this stage, you must give yourself the biggest pat on the back going. Without a shadow of a doubt on this one. Because Nixie remembers the days of having her at Shatter Pants at Mania.
Maria Menounos.
Yeah, we remember the days of having a lingerie pillow fight at Mania with the girls.
Oh.
We remember the days of having Nookie from Jersey Shore at Mania.
Okay, yeah. Oh, God.
Even in the days of Trish, Lita, Ivory, Victoria, and all these other great wrestlers, at no point did they ever say to them, you're going to be the main event of a show. Main event of Raw, yes. Main event of WrestleMania or a pay-per-view, no. Now, we've got that. Now, we've had that. And that's through the hard work of Charlotte, Sasha, Bayley, Asuka, Paige, Emma,
Becky.
All these people that started in NXT in the last few years, all these that set that bar to a standard where it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we've even got Nikki Storm on the roster.
Apparently, they were really pleased. They were really shocked and pleased with the ovation she got when she came out.
Yeah. And can we just say congratulations to her for getting married to her boyfriend as well?
Yeah.
So, and congratulations to Sarah Logan on marrying one of the Raw Raiders as well. And if anybody wants to watch a
weird outdoorsy wedding,
yeah, and if anybody wants to watch a tag team match, watch that NXT tag team match from last weekend. Oh my fucking god, what a match! If you like the big lads doing wrestling moves and everything, you've got to watch that match. War Raiders are off this world. I've seen them as War Machines, so best two guys I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they're the medieval thing. Okay.
Amazing guys. Right. Let's go back to Mania. What's your favourite part of the Royal Rumble?
Becky winning? And our prophecy being fulfilled? That was a hot moment coming. That was good.
Right. They were good. But my favourite moment was when Pete Dunne came through the curtain, Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, and there's one other I forgot.
Oh, no, I don't like him.
There was one other.
Rhea Ripley came in.
Oh?
Rhea Ripley in the women.
Yeah. But there were four guys that we know from the British wrestling scene. It was Aleister Black, Pete Dunne, Apollo Crews, and there was somebody else. Johnny Gargano, that's it.
No.
Yeah, you had all four in the ring at once. Now, me and Nixy know Aleister Black better as Tommy End. Apollo Crews as Hoo-Ha Nation, because you was there the day that he dropped Adam Curtis on his knee and did his ACL. We did everything like that. It was fantastic to see it and all that. I was so chuffed, and I did get emotional watching it. Watching Aleister Black and Tommy End. Aleister Black and Pete Dunne going at it. I just thought it'd be a great tag team. But I thought it was fantastic to see him do it. I was so proud of him. I really am. I can't wait for next week's Halftime Mania match. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Adam Cole. Baby! Have you seen that video of them two kids with Adam Cole? When he meets them outside venue.
No.
And he does a photo, and the little girl goes, Adam Cole, baby! And he goes, whoa, like that. So, and then you've got on the other side, you get...
I'll tell you what, though. Did you hear of the controversy about Pete Dunne being asked for an autograph when it was bitter cold, and then they insulted him because he said no right now, and he had like his 6-week-old baby with him?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. There's been other controversy that's involved Will Ospreay coming off of Twitter as well. Have you seen that?
Has there? I don't know about this.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that. Can't do it on there. Don't want to talk about it in the chat room.
Okay.
There is some people in the chat room that know about this. But, yeah, Will Ospreay's come off Twitter. Tony Storm's back on Twitter. Welcome back, Tony. Yeah, it's, there's a lot of people now, let's just say, using their fingers when they should be shutting their mouths and not using social media. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Let's do it that way. But other than that, it's not been too bad start of the year, has it? Wrestling wise, I think we've got Elimination Chamber on February the 17th, and then we'll have Fastlane at the start of March, and then we'll go on to WrestleMania, and then who knows what will happen. Do you think DIY will be a tag team again? Well, yeah, they've been a tag team on Sunday. So, yeah, they're back together. I've got a prediction for tag team champions of Raw before the end of 2019?
Go on then.
Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
No.
Yep.
I see where you're going. I hope not.
Why? I think it'd be great. Yeah. Kurt Hawkins is on the biggest losing streak since Kane at pay-per-views. Also, before we go...
Ryder even in the Royal Rumble?
Hey? The Edgeheads, yeah.
Was Zack Ryder even in the Royal Rumble?
Was Zack Ryder in the Rumble?
No, was he even in the Rumble? I don't think he was.
I don't know. Kurt Hawkins was.
Oh, I know he was.
Yeah.
Still on his losing streak, isn't he?
Yeah. Hey, what was that all about? They had a tag team match on the Startup Show. Rude and Chad Gable versus one of the AOP and one of the Revival. What the bleeding hell's that all about?
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that because, I mean, I know the Revival have asked for their releases and they've been denied. I wondered at the time whether one of each had no-showed.
Yeah, could do. Anyway, talking of them releases, we haven't spent. Here we go.
But nothing's been reported.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of discontent in WWE, as we know at this moment, because we've had rumored, and they've denied it, that Mike and Maria have asked for their release. The Revival have asked for their release.
I've heard that. Yeah.
And there's been lots of other superstars that have been asking for the release. Is this going through the schedule, or is this are they not being looked after well enough, or they're just sick to death of not getting the opportunities that they think they deserve, or what? I think when you're getting people like that coming saying, well, they were more happy in NXT than they are on the roster, there is something majorly wrong. Would you agree with that?
2 words. 2 words.
Go on.
The Ascension.
Yeah. Right.
I say it to you every time. Look how awesome they were on NXT.
Yeah.
Look how buried they got on the main roster.
Yeah. All right. Well, when you look
like that, should have been dominating. Oh, they just could have done so much with them too. I love them. I love their looks. I love the darkness that they are, and they just did nothing with them. They just wasted them and turned them into a joke. Why?
Who knows? Who knows? It just shows you that Triple H has got his head screwed on when it comes to knowing what they want. Then you've got Vince still pulling the strings on the main show. Shows. Because
Vince just needs to leave.
I think...
I'm sorry, Vince. You've had your time. You are out of touch. You just need to say, I'm done, and go, and don't look back.
Right. So, if Vince says tomorrow, we'll decide that he won't, ever. But if Vince McMahon said tomorrow, I've had enough, I'm 70 odd years old, I think it's about time I retired and enjoyed my life with my grandkids and everything else around me. I don't need this anymore. Is Triple H ready to step up? And if he steps up, who takes over NXT?
Who does take over? That's the question. I mean, does Stephanie and Triple H take over together, or?
If Triple H steps up from NXT, and you've seen what we've watched, what NXT has become over the last few years. Oh, Shawn Michaels. Oh, good one. Ah, yeah, good one. Yeah. Well, that's the name that's just come up. Shawn Michaels. Who should be? If Triple H steps up, who's going to turn around and say, yeah, I'm good enough, I'll take over the running of NXT? I don't think Shawn Michaels is good enough. He's good enough as he is at the moment because he's got Triple H pulling the strings. But if Triple H moves up to the main roster and does the Vince McMahon role, WWE will kill it.
Regal?
Nah. Regal's good enough as he is.
Paul Heyman.
What about Matt Bloom?
I reckon Paul Heyman and Matt Bloom.
I don't think Heyman will be with WWE. There's rumours that Heyman's going to AWE with Brock Lesnar when their contract's up. They're going to go for the money to AWE.
Oh, God.
AEW, sorry.
I don't
Elite
know
Wrestling.
why everyone's getting so... Why is everyone getting so excited about a show that hasn't even aired yet?
Because...
Like, big names, great. We haven't even seen it. It could suck.
Yeah, but it's not going to suck because look at who you've got involved with it. You've not got fly-by wrestlers or anything. Look who you've got. You've got Cody Rhodes. You've got Kenny Omega. You've got the Young Bucks. You've got Chris Jericho. They're not flybys. They're wrestlers that know to do it. When you spend all your time in Japan...
Not.
Yeah, but when you spend all your time in Japan and know it the right way, and you come to America and you do your first show and it sells out in 10 minutes, you must be doing something right. They've done a show before. Now they've got the guys that own Jacksonville Jaguars and Fulham FC at the back of them and see where they go from there. I believe we're looking at a Monday Wars. Do you know what I'm looking at? If any wrestling company decides, if they decide to go onto a TV station, we are looking at more of a potential Monday Night Wars 2 than we did with TNA. Because now we've got someone that's got money at the back of them, they've got wrestlers that know what they're doing, and it'll go forth from them. Impact Wrestling will suffer. Impact Wrestling at this moment has lost Abyss and Sonjay Dutt. They've gone. They're becoming agents at WWE. They're not coming on their talent, by the way. Abyss is becoming an agent at WWE.
No, I'm fine with that.
Eh?
I mean, how old is Abyss now, anyway?
But it's still a shock for Abyss.
This has been great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ASC Pods have just said it best. On top of getting good independent talent like Joey Janela and Penelope Ford, among others. Yeah. Oh, by the way, when we finish, keep on YouTube. Look
45.
For... Eh? You what?
He's 45.
45?
Abyss, he's 45.
Yeah, gave him a good job.
He's in the over 40s club.
Yeah. If you want another wrestling show to watch after us, go on YouTube, check in ASC Pods, or click on the guy that's in the chat room now. Their show, The Week of Wrestling's coming up after us, starring Joey Railroads and Rygao. Great show from them two guys. I hope everybody in America is safe at this moment, because you've got this vortex that's attacking all you guys and everything. Hudson River's frozen over. You've got all these things happening at this moment. Please stay safe if you're watching to us in America. I know Nixy feels the same. Please stay safe and warm and do your best you can. Please. We love you guys. We always will. Well, I love 99.9% of Americans. Let's put it that way. But AWE is going to be a major player. I really believe they're going to be. Did you see the video of that kid being told to remove his shirt at the Rumble?
I did, but why the hell would you wear it anyway?
Why not?
I'll make them right for asking to remove it. Why? You're just asking for trouble. Why turn up in it?
Okay, let's rewind.
Sorry.
Right, let's rewind here. In the 90s, how many times did you see an NWO t-shirt at a WWE pay-per-view?
Oh yeah, of course you did.
Thank
then
you.
I'll probably say,
what's different about this?
Rile it up. I still look at it and go, you can't judge a show that hasn't been on yet. So I'm still sort of going, everyone's going, oh, AEW, take a chill pill, it could suck.
I believe that at the end of the day, there's a lot of things to come with AWA. AEW. If you're wondering why I'm saying AWE, I watch a video channel on YouTube called Grimm's Toy Show, and they've got this battle going on. So that's where AWE comes from. So I think Grimm's toy shop is just it's backyard wrestling, but there we go. And he thinks he's a big megastar. Well, he is. He's got over 1 million subscribers, so it must be a big megastar. I've got 83. We've got 83 subscribers on British Wrestling Radio. Do you know? It went up 4 subscribers last week, and yeah.
I'm on 85.
You know what?
85. Against my 937. But you know.
Do you know how many I've got on my gaming channel? I've got 63.
Hey.
I got 63. There was a guy on SmackDown wearing one in the background when Daniel Bryan was doing his in-ring promo. It's one of them things where it's going to be, can you get away with it? Where do I see it? Where do you see AEW going from this moment? I mean, yes, they're throwing money around signing stars, but where do you see them going? Do you think they're going to be a threat?
I don't want to. This is the thing, I say it to you all the time. I don't want a threat. I literally don't want a threat. What I want is for someone to go, right, well, this is what WWE is like. We're going to be like this instead. I don't want them to be a threat. I want them to be something that WWE isn't. The start of TV 14.
Agree. It's another place where people can work. Yeah? It's another option.
Yep.
Instead of Ring of Honor...
I'd like it to be a bit more free.
Yeah. It's another option. Instead of Ring of Honor, instead of CZW, instead of Impact, instead of WWE, it's another place where the guys can go. And earn good money. End of story. Talking of which, Fight Network UK have just announced that IPW is going to be on their show as of next Friday at 9 o'clock. They've also had the PCW, Preston City Wrestling, on there. Now, next week, IPW is showing their shows as well, showing all the viewers like Mark Haskins, Zack Sabre Jr., lots of great wrestling talent. Watch it, Fight Network, Sky Channel 455. No, sorry, Channel 192. Sky Channel 192. And if you're on Virgin, who the bleeding hell knows? Question, why would you be... Question being, why would you be on Virgin Media in the first place? They charge too much. They overcharge too much. They're paying in ass customer-wise. And when you finish the contract, you physically have to send all the stuff back yourself. They don't come collect it. You've got to go and do it yourself. You've got to send it all to a post office. I know this. It happened to me. But anyway... I think we've exhausted enough, and I know that Nixie's got things to do. I've got lots and lots of things. Pain in arse. Stop taking the piss, woman. Right, I'm going to ask people a choice now, and them that's in the chat room, I really, really would love your opinion. What do you prefer? Do you prefer us being on Facebook, or do you prefer us being on YouTube? That's the thing. I prefer, personally, I think YouTube. Because the moment it's finished, I can share it over and then you can watch it straight away. I prefer all the shows being on YouTube instead of Facebook Live. Because Facebook Live is just getting to be a pain in the arse. Because we're getting restrictions. We're getting all these restrictions going on ahead. Say, we did a video from 2 years ago. And we did a video. And they pulled me up because of 5 seconds of music was played on it. The bloody Venga Boys, for God's sake. And they chewed it off. So, well, we're going to stay on YouTube. Definitely going to be with YouTube. Wrestling Bonkers. Yep, there you go. We're going to stay on YouTube. There you go, Nix. Then we can plug us.
There you go.
Then we can put us 2 channels in the description and everything. All the channels and everything. So... God bless to everybody that's watched us so far. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know this person here on my laptop has enjoyed it. We'll get it better set up for next week. Sorry, for in 2 weeks. We should be okay. When am I working next week? Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm all right Friday. I'm all right in 2 weeks. It's just 2 weeks after that. That'll be Elimination Chamber weekend. Oh, we've got one more thing to discuss.
Oh god.
Right. Over the last few weeks, the Daily Star have got on board with the British Bulldog for the Hall of Fame. Have you seen it?
The Daily Star's done what?
They've joined the bandwagon they've joined Michael Finney's campaign to get the Bulldog into Hall of Fame. They've been getting all these interviews with superstars, and they've been saying it's about time the British Bulldogs to the Hall of Fame. They've launched a campaign to get the British Bulldog into the Hall of Fame. What do you think?
Why are they jumping on it from Finney?
I don't know.
There's no need, I thought.
I don't know, but since they've done it, they've had a lot more exposure because of it. And they've been in contact with Georgia and Dinah, and they're behind it because at the end of the day, they just want David Boy Smith in the Hall of Fame. We all do. That's the thing.
But what have they said? Have either of them said anything in regards to Michael Finney and the fact that his name's not being mentioned anywhere?
He's been mentioned. He's been mentioned every time. It's like he's the one that did he's done the petition. They put the link into the petition on the way, and oh yeah, we've got that as well. We've got they've been given a lot more exposure than Michael could. Let's put it that way. Daily Star now, they've got Drew McIntyre involved, Pete Dunne. They've been asking all the NXT guys, they've been asking all the UK wrestling guys that should he be in. He took it to a whole new level, this campaign now. And I think Michael deserves a big, massive pat on the back. We are trying to get him on to come on the show. We want him to come on the show and talk about his experiences and everything that's happened over the last few weeks. But Hall of Fame 2019. I've said two names already. Undertaker and JBL. Who do you think's going in the Hall of Fame this year?
Is Paul Bearer in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, years ago. His sons inducted him in.
I was going to say otherwise you can't.
And then his son sold the ring on Pawn Stars.
Because you can't really put Taker in without Kane, in my mind.
Yeah, you
so
can.
Say if you're going to put Taker in, you got to put Kane in.
Are you balls? Don't you? This is when we're going to agree to disagree. Undertaker had 8-9 years before Kane ever showed up.
Yeah,
right?
But now you don't get one without the other. So
yes, you do. When was the last time we had Undertaker versus Kane in a match?
Probably not so long ago, to be honest, if you think about it.
Put it this way, CM Punk was still in the company.
Nah.
Right?
But no, it's just the symbol of the fact that they're the Brothers of Destruction. You can't put imagine if they put the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane shouldn't. Right. I'll do this in a nicer way. Kane should induct the Undertaker, but Kane should go in on his own.
Shouldn't induct Kane.
Eh?
No, I don't mean induct them together. Just induct them individually in the same year.
No. Nah. Kane will get his.
Yeah.
I'll put Kane in a couple of years. Don't put Undertaker and Kane in the same year. It's not worth it. They need to have the spotlight on their own. Undertaker this year, no doubt. Get him in. Put him in for certain. But how's he going to do his speech? Because he never talks.
Oh, Taker.
Yeah. I mean.
He'll have to talk, won't he?
Yeah. Kane should induct him. No doubt about that. Somebody just said Victoria. That's another name. I don't think Victoria...
I heard that, yeah.
I don't
you
think...
thought she was going to show up at Rumble.
Yeah, I did. But I don't think she wants to go in the Hall of Fame. Somebody said that she'll refuse it. Which is a shame. I think Victoria should go in the Hall of Fame. Is Molly Holly in the Hall of Fame?
No.
There we go. That's another name that should go in. Molly Holly. And Bam Bam Bigelow is a name I've heard. I've heard Bam Bam Bigelow going in. That's a name from the 90s. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
Yeah. Like I just said, Bam Bam Bigelow's going in. Should go in. Not going in, but should go in.
So,
Anybody else you can think of? Tag team. A tag team to go in the Hall of Fame.
you know more old teams than me.
If I had to pick a tag team to go into the Hall of Fame, I'd put the Faction. I'd put the Hart Foundation in. Because then you'd put Pillman in.
That's if they'd accept it, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you did it, you'd have Pillman, Anvil, Bulldog, Owen. Molly Holly was last year's class. Really? Molly Holly was in last year's. Edge and Christian? Nah, bullshit. I'm not having bleeding Edge and Christian in. Why the bleeding hell we want them
I
in
said
it?
that one last time.
Here's one. Hardy Boys.
Yeah, but then did Edge and Christian do more than the Hardy Boys?
I think you're more the Attitude Era than me. Would you think that the Hardy Boys had more of... Demolition will never accept it. They've already said that. Demolition will never go into the Hall of Fame, which is a shame because they should do. I'm thinking about... Would you put the Hardy Boys above Edge and Christian for what they did in the Attitude Era?
But they all did the same thing in the Attitude Era, though. Those, including the Dudleys.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to put any tag team in from that era, put the Dudleys in because of their affiliation with ECW.
They're
They've got
already
more
in.
history than anyone else.
Dudleys are in.
What, the Dudleys?
Yeah,
Are
last
they?
year. Last year.
I don't know what bloody year it is anymore, do I? I got close. He's turning 30. It's messing with my brain.
I do think you're bad. I'm turning fucking 50.
I know. You're just ancient, you.
Excuse me, I can still go with the best of them. I'm still lethal on my Ridge Racer 4 on my console.
You're still what?
On my Ridge Racer, I'm still the best. Let's put it that way. But no, I think it's going to be interesting what they put in. Women's tag team titles. Elimination Chamber. We're going to crown the first women's tag team titles. Who is going to be the first women's tag team titles?
I've got a feeling it's going to be Bailey and Sasha.
Nope.
But if I'm really honest, I think it will be.
Nope.
I think it's, but if I'm brutally honest, I'd rather it went to the Iconics or the Riot Squad.
Nope. Iconics won't get it.
Then.
Iconics won't have it. Riot Squad. Absolution. No, won't get it. Bailey and Nia. Bailey and Sasha. No. I'm going for Nia Jax and Tamina.
I don't want it. I want Tamina to hold the title, but if it means Nia Jax, no. Sorry, Tamina.
Here's my theory. Ready? Bailey and Sasha lose. Bailey and Sasha lose at Elimination Chamber to Nia Jax and Tamina. And then you get Bailey and Sasha winning it at Mania. And then you got your you've got your 4 horsewomen moment of all 4 of them with titles.
If that closed Mania, I would mark out so much. I'd be messaging you going, oh my god, I'm just terrible.
Winter's Lair, if you even said that again, even in jest, I will ban you from this page. He says, you know who's deserved it 100%.
Lance, if you say that again, I'm going to unfriend you. Lance, you're going to get unfriended for that. That's
How to make yourself unpopular in 5 seconds. Mention them. If I had to say who deserved it, the Iconics. They're great.
I'd love them to get it.
Yeah. I think they're funny as hell and they're great. And she was funny as hell in the Rumble. I loved them in the Rumble. But
I'm waiting for Pete.
I think well, Ember Moon's out for foreseeable future because of her elbow.
She's out for a good few months. She's going to miss Mania, unfortunately. But Ember's not ready to do anything other than build right now, and I'm quite happy for her to just build.
Yeah, I think Ember
she's
Moon's
on a
great.
Track, and eventually it will be her turn.
Yeah, I think Ember Moon's great. How about Absolution just went straight into the match and the others had to qualify? How come yeah, because there's not many on SmackDown, is it? Absolution have just gone straight through. Well, when your mate's the ex-general manager, yeah, she can pull strings.
Be interesting to see what Paige does when she comes back from promoting. Still,
I think she'll be a manager. She's saying now she wants to be a manager.
I like bloody easy. Like she works one or 2 days in the month, and that's it. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I need your job, woman. It's obviously not her ideal, but
yeah. Oh, hey, do you want to see what we've got? I've got for spandex. I've got 2 prizes for spandex. I can show you. Give me a sec.
we've given him 1 second. He's not back.
If anybody wants these,
doing that.
If anybody would like these,
get hoodie.
I'm not getting a hoodie. Shut up. Right.
Getting a hoodie.
What we've got for spandex. What do you think?
Hold on. He's got a slight lag, so.
There you go. That's the first thing.
Bloody, you've got quite a big lag, actually.
I like who's on the back.
Hold on, I'm just going to refresh it so I can actually see what you're doing.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, right, we've got Funko Pop Rock.
Yep. Got the Rock. And got this.
You're never going to give that up. You'll keep that.
What? Sting?
No, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, I ain't got Alexa Bliss. I've just got the Rock. We've got the Rock and we've got Sting in action figure. Defining Moments. Action figure for Sting. So they're the 2 things I've got at the moment. And I've got loads. In fact, I'll show you the mint. What I've got piece to resistance wise. Everyone's going to go mental at this because they can't believe I'm giving it up.
Is that a British Bulldog?
No.
Oh, it should. No, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's not Warrior.
What? This is all one package.
Warrior, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all one package we've got. We've got that. We're having the Ultimate Warrior DVD box. We've got the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. And we've got the book. And I've got the book of the Ultimate Warrior as well. That's all going as one package on spandex as well. I've read it. Do you know how many times I've read that book? I think I've read that. Yes, I know Mr. Hillman will be like, interesting. And I've got loads and loads of DVDs over there that we're going to get rid of as well. So I have been busy. Right, well, apart from that, I think that's it. Are you finished for the night or now? Are you going to go to Betty Buys?
I'm good. I'm probably going to go to bed soon, yeah. I've had a long day.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stay on here, do a bit of a chat and everyone else, and then I'm going to disappear, all right? And tell them everybody's going to just shoot the shit with the audience, as they say. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Marlo. Anyway, thanks for tonight. see you in 2 weeks, yeah?
Yeah, agree.
And every day, when it comes to your topics for this, write them down because we're losing them. We're losing some good topics here. I know we are.
No, I just keep them in the back of my mind. I'll normally remember them.
I can't remember tomorrow. I can't remember next day. Do you know what else?
Because you're 50, nearly.
Hey, Nixy, look at the screen.
It's just you mumbling to yourself at the minute.
Yeah. Oh, no. I am not giving up my NXT title. Hell no. Hell no.
I still can't believe you got away with that. I really can't.
You can't. Even I can't believe it either. That's anyway. We're gonna get out. I'm gonna disconnect you anyway and let you go to sleep now. All right. It's near 20 to midnight, so then I'm just gonna shoot the shit with these for about 10 minutes or something, and then we're out of here. But anyway, take care of yourself, all right? And I'll see you next couple of weeks. All right, love.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
There we go. Right. How's everybody? All right? I know people are thinking, oh, what's he doing with himself and all this. Sorry for the last few weeks that we haven't been on air. Really, Rams to win the Super Bowl. I am saying jack diddly squat. I am not saying a word. I've had enough of talking about the Super Bowl. I'm not saying a word. Because if I say anything, then it's going to do the opposite. And if I say something, then it's not going to happen and all this. So I'm not going to say nothing about the Super Bowl. I'm saying nothing about US football at this moment. So all I know is that there's a new league starting this month some point. Or is it this month or next month? I'm sure Lance or Joey will tell me. But we'll go from that, I suppose. But yeah, if you like NFL or if you like rewinding WWE pay-per-views, check out ASC Pods on YouTube. Great shows, fantastic things to do, and they're really, really nice guys, and they do deserve a lot. So give them a listen and everything. They'll do the works. My YouTube was playing up. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be doing things on YouTube from now on. It's a lot easier because literally I can just put this on, bang, and then it's archived straight away. First season after Super Bowl. Interesting. Be very interesting. And then next year we've got the XFL, Vince's baby. But other than that, it's different. Thank you very much for supporting us. Didn't think that when we come back, we have the reaction that we did. Wrestle Ropes is back. Across the Pond Wrestling have been repackaged as quick things wrestling. We've got lots of great things now. A lot of great people doing stuff on the page and on Facebook and on social media. It's nice. It's nice to do it. It's nice. It really is. It's. I'm taking busy up doing my gaming videos, which is interesting. People actually wanted to watch me play all these old consoles and everything like that. It's mental. I did a box video yesterday. Did a boxing video for the PlayStation. Actually got an old PlayStation and things, so we did that. But like I said, if anybody wants any of these, send us a message. You never know, you might do it. But I've got to do an unboxing video in the next couple of weeks because something's arriving and I've got a promise that I've got to do it. Because this British-born person actually won the most coveted prize in all of NFL Fantasy Football League this year. I actually won the most coveted league in the world. I've been second 3 times in this league. 3 times I come second. This year, I actually won it. Don't know, ask me how. I'll never know. But I won. And I am blown away. I am absolutely blown away. Fluke my arse. All I can say, fluke my arse. I beat the hottest favourite in... Talk about David and Goliath, ain't got nothing on this one. But it was an absolute G. It was brilliant. It's a great league to be involved with. Some great people. And we have some right fun and games with it all the time. It really is fun and games. It really is. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been great to watch all this. Thanks. We're going to be back here in 2 weeks. YouTube looks like it's going to be the place to be. So we're going to do it on that. And we'll see you soon. But anyway, take care. Bye-bye. Night-night. Night-night. I'm going to play Madden 19 because it's on the Vault on the Xbox. So I can download that for free. Yes. So that's me for tonight. So see you later, guys. Bye-bye. Go Steelers!